How are you?
How are you today?
Good. I guess you're under video recording, taking pictures.
Correct, yeah.
Can you mind turning that off for me?
Why would I turn it off?
This is a government facility. Why are you recording and taking pictures?
I understand this is a government facility. This is the Fairfax County Government Building.
Yeah.
Correct?
So what's the purpose of recording?
I'm an independent journalist. That's the
Okay.
purpose.
All right. So you got credentials for journalists on you?
No.
You don't?
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't give it to you either.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
Why would I give you a driver's license? You're not law enforcement.
You're walking around a building taking pictures.
This is a public building, sir.
Okay. All right.
This is a public.
But do you
Can I
understand?
get your name?
No. Actually, if you're not going to give me your credentials,
Jay Wagger.
if you're not going to give me your credentials, why should I give you mine?
Well, you. Let's be fair here. You came up to me, right?
Right.
I
So
didn't.
I'm
I didn't come up
asking-
to you asking for your driver's license.
So I'm asking, what is the purpose of the pictures and the videos of a government facility? Yes, it might be a public building, but you're scaring employees.
How am I scaring them?
We're in a different day and age that people plan terrorist attacks, active shooter situations. So do you have those kind of intentions that you're going around?
Of course I don't.
Okay.
Of course I
Do
don't.
you have your journalist credentials or some kind of something on you to identify who you are?
Sir, you're out. You work for Allied Universal.
Yep.
So that means you're contracted to work in this building.
Correct.
You're not law enforcement or anything like
But I'm a
that.
security officer, and that we've gotten reports of suspicious behavior, and that's why you're being addressed.
I understand why you're addressing me.
Okay.
I don't have any need to provide you with any identification or anything.
What's your name, brother?
I'm not going to be giving you my name.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, hopefully you're not planning anything.
I'm not. I told you that at least.
Okay.
Just one more clue, maybe to help you out, Security Officer Wagger. If I wanted to do harm to the building or anybody in the building, don't you think that I would have, in this day and age, as you said, there is, glasses with cameras, buttons with cameras. If I wanted to do that, wouldn't that be a smarter way of going about it, where you would never know?
I can't confirm nor deny what you're trying to say. But the thing is, this day and age, we don't know what anybody's thinking now, right?
Well, I don't think at any time in history you know what people are thinking, but
Well, but we have to be proactive and preventative, correct? And with somebody's having the kind of behavior that you're displaying, running around taking pictures and video, you might be planning something. We don't know that. We don't know that from a month from now. But at least we're having a one-on-one conversation, one-on-one chat, and trying to get to know each other and build a reputation.
yeah, no, my issue is not with you coming and making contact with me. I don't have an issue with that at all. My issue is, telling me to turn off my camera, telling me to provide identification, things of that nature. I don't appreciate that.
One, I asked for you to turn off your camera, and two, asked for identification.
Correct.
Just as if it was anybody else.
Yeah. So
And it's okay, and then you turn around and ask.
every person who walks in this building, you ask them for identification.
No. Only one was suspicious. And right now,
What makes me suspicious?
You're scaring employees.
I'm scaring employees.
Yeah, people are curious.
We have multiple complaints, multiple calls that there's an individual filming, and that's a problem.
So why can't you just call them back, right? If they're so concerned, and just say, hey, we made contact with him. He's an independent journalist. He's gathering content for a story.
You say that you're an independent journalist, but you can't provide me anything that says that you work for XYZ.
Well, first, I work for myself. Second, I don't need to provide that information to you.
Okay, and this is probably one of those things that are going to end up on social media platforms, First Amendment audits, whatever.
So I don't understand.
But this is the thing. This is a government government facility.
Public, you got
That
that.
is open to the public, and you're acting suspicious.
It's suspicious word to be if I didn't want to answer your questions. I'm answering your questions.
I get that.
I don't have to, right?
I appreciate that, but at least some kind of identity.
No, you're not going to get that. That's a little bit too much into my. Let me get your driver's license. Let me see your driver's license, and I'll show you mine.
We're not playing tit for tat.
It's the principle. If I were to, why won't you show me your driver's license?
Okay. All right. Well,
Right? It makes sense, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't actually.
Why? What makes you any better than me? What makes you have any more authority to want to look at my driver's license? I think that's fair. You show me yours, I'll show you my driver's license, and then I don't know what my driver's license is going to do to help you dispel your fear.
The bottom line is, this is a public facility. You're free to do whatever you want. If you're a journalist, Have fun recording.
Great.
And have fun taking pictures. Do what you need to do to get your rocks off. But I have no problems with whatever you're doing.
Rocks off. That's not the point of this. The point of this is my job. I'm getting content. There's a lot of, you see the things right there below you on the wall. There's a lot of things on the wall. Government transparency.
That's fine.
That's all.
Okay. Well, keep doing your thing.
All right, great.
Just so you know, we're going to keep an eye out a little bit because we're waiting to hear back from the people that are in charge of this. They're going to let us know how to process and proceed. Okay, so you may be asked to leave or stop recording.
So you're.
And it's not going to be something that we can decide what that answer is. But if we're asked to tell you that, you're going to need to comply, or else we'll have to have you escorted out.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't escort me
No, what
out.
I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying.
Your job as security guard is to observe and report.
Hear me out real quick. So,
I've seen the training manuals. I've seen the training manuals for Allied Universal. You can't touch me. There's a certain line. That's a fireable offense to put your hands on a member of the public. Observe and report. I have no problem with you doing your job.
Okay.
I'm not going to stop you from doing your job.
I'm only telling you one thing. We're going to keep an eye out for a little bit until
You do whatever you need to do. Observe and report. That's your job. Observe. Observe me. Sure. Go ahead. And then report to somebody else. That's the whole point of security. Observe and report. Can I get your name?
You can see it.
I can see it? Okay. Let me move
Listen,
up.
I'm just, sir, I need to keep my distance from you, okay? So,
You said I can see it. I can't see it from that far.
well, what I'm trying to tell you,
Williams. That's all I needed.
what I'm trying to tell you is that we're going to keep an eye out because
And that's fine.
we're interacting with you, okay? So we're just waiting to hear what they'd like us to do, okay?
Well, that's fine. You do what you need. Yes. Do what you need to do.
So you're free to do whatever you want,
I really don't want to talk.
but don't go into the suites and don't record inside the suites, okay? But you can stay out here, but don't.
This is recording inside of a suite, is it not?
Just don't go inside interrupting employees.
No one's doing that.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate unnecessary directives, especially when they're coming from security guards